Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Room to run right away. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. Now Stroud. Oh, and they connect him right away, and Jeffrey goes on the first play of the game. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring him 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Schultz is the motion man. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Finding room to the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Now toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll look to run with Stevenson, and he's going nowhere. And drop behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, to get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up first down.
And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
these curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield. You stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the SnowHawks move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jair Brown on the tackle. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? They know that play was coming, because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Stroud. And this ball incomplete. 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
They bring the tight end in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. It's marked out. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. He's got his man right side. It's complete. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's got it 1st down. A pickup of 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, SnowHawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the SnowHawks extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. But time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. After one more snap here in this first half.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And a good job rallying for the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his man complete to Pearsall. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Chicago.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run here with McCaffrey. He'll manage only a couple. Christian Harris there on the start. Now a 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the SnowHawks going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. All right. We'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run here with Mixon. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but it's just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Looks like he hit the first down, but the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Run the toss play to Pierce. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Schultz is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are 3-3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion here is Jennings. They run on the jet sweep, and that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
This a must stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Game on. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on the right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Finding room in field. Christian McCaffrey. And one effort to the clip. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the SnowHawks move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Damian Pierce. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll run. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. On second down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver. Not in the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's second and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.